powered a double. Of course, he might get immense momentum. He follows this the perfect lie for more in the lipstick. Brilliant. Bullseye to give Barney pain. Oh, how unlucky can you get? On the wire.
Terrific effort, wasn't it? Still no major problems for Barneveld because Hamilton is just defending his throw in this leg. And 25 needed.
About 9 double-hits.
Game shot
14 darter. Gonna need any amount of that to handle the Flying Dutchman, who announced his arrival in the PD saying 06 at Bournemouth with a 9 darter, having started at Sunderland 5 weeks earlier with 3 over 100 finishes and took everybody apart and showed his class. But as I say, it's not called the FA Cup of Darts for nothing. Mighty minnows nibbling away in the bywaters.
Hamilton will stay down the board here.
96.
There's a decent treble 19 towards the end. If he could just break the throw here, then we may have a game on our hands going down to the wire. But this is more like it from Barneveld. Cool as you like.
140.
Well, who am I to say? I think there was more room to the right of the marker. But moving laterally sometimes easier than taking the line. The amount of brains that go into using a line like this, wow. It's Einstein-type quantum physics.
157.
Well, you can see with Hamilton's reaction, he feels a lot happier with the way he's playing now. But another big visit from Barneveld here. Well on the way to his 8th leg, and he'll be within 1 of winning the match. Heading through to the last 16, but it's still slack. It's not the most consistent display, and Barneveld's playing very slowly, Sid, isn't he?
I think he is unsure of the pace of Hamilton. It's slow and deliberate, and also Andy, he can count great, but he sometimes double checks the score. So it's like boxing against the guy. That flies it. It's like boxing against the bloke who you think's going to jab, and instead he swings. He's not sure how quickly to approach the hockey, so he's losing a bit of rhythm, reflected in his face.
Well, well, well. 98 needed for Hamilton, and if he was to break the throw here, it would very much be game on.
I don't want to put the mock out, so any letters from the Dutch people or emails. Oh, lucky there! But Barney is not a good chase of a game. If Hamilton can get level, right. God, it's again. This is the fulcrum. He's got to take this visit. He knows it.
Pressure on. Double 6 needed. Has to take it out.
See it in the eyes. I thought that was in, and he's not the world's best at recomposing quick. There's no Schubert. 3. Oh, awful. 2/3 of the bed. It's so tense, he's almost crying with anticipation. On the bed! Phew, say the Stogies!
That was pressure, and he handled it superbly, and a roar of approval from Andy Hamilton, who's now within 2 legs of Barneveld, and he's got the throw as well. What a game!
Well, as I say, Barney sometimes is not the world's best chaser. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Hamilton's average up to 95 now. For the first time, he's ahead of Barney. 95, plays 94.5. Barney understacker needed here. Ooh, should have that one in, should have this one in. 2 should have been in.
5-1 down, 7-3 down, but Hamilton's hanging on in there and making a real game of it. 4 180s, as you can see. He's ahead on the ton 40s as well. And he was a mile behind when it came to the 3 dart average early on. but he's recovered superbly, has shown great character, and is pushing Barneveld every step of the way here now.
Well, to draw an analogy from your sport, 9 Speedway, it's like having engine trouble first 2 laps and then having a strong following wind to take you to the wire. Hamilton still in this. Got to set in context the amazing Barney checkout, 78% to Hamilton's miserable 30 units.
134.
Shows how well Hamilton is throwing to stay with him by only 2 legs difference. Perfect. Thought he'd lose the urban line there.
130.
See how slow he approaches the board to take the darts out. He's just quite clearly trying to control the pace of the game, Barneveld. And again, we've seen him break the throw back after losing it, and if he can do it here, then that could be game over. 1-3-1 to break the throw back in his favour here.
This put him 1 away from the match, and I don't think Barney actually, his pace is affected by other players. He's actually 6'1" and a quarter, looks perfectly like Bristol, straight up to 60. It's the perfect height for it, so he doesn't worry with the pace. Here we go then. This could be the most vital visit for this match. Is to take the deficit to 1. They're only 17. The top lipstick, as they say in Burslem. 4. The Stokey, whose fans are here in Legion.
62.
Width of the wire, that was a massive, massive shot. He knows it as well. And Barneveld for double 16 for another break of throw. If he gets this, he'll be throwing for the match in the next leg.
You could see by his wobbly composure how important it is. Brilliant! Brilliant! Use the flight as a marker. Brilliant dart by Barney to go 1 leg away from it. Superb weight on the dart.
Certainly was, and credit Barneveld, because Hamilton has put him under pressure when Barneveld was seemingly coasting towards victory. But Hamilton has kept chipping away and having a go. Barneveld just can't hit the treble here on this visit.
19.
Goes down towards the treble 17. He's so slow and far from happy. And if he gets the victory, I think it's fair to say Barney will know he'll have to play a lot better tonight.
Will he ever? 73% handy, 95.3 is handy. What you're going to need tonight, as we move on a stage, you're going to need 105 to 110 averages. But he is looking like a man playing in a dream. Sometimes the dream turns beautiful. Roses,
100.
champagne, as John Williams on before. Sometimes it's a nightmare though. Hamilton, much more mechanical of the throw, nowhere near the beautiful natural gliding through, but sometimes it works lovely.